annoying.
Out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings
that shit is annoying.
and the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
You gave her what she wanted? All right. You gave her what she wanted? All right.
So from the 17 now, here's
what are you crying about?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen for Cook. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Come here, Sage.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they?
Eat the bread that you asked for. You can go play on the computer or something.
One capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
You need to figure something out because all this running ain't going to work for me.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule.
I don't know. I can't hear what you're trying to say, Sage.
What are you saying? Finding Jefferson, and he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Ask him to set it up for you.
Territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cook. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He was taken down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And formation, showing the shot.
Set your computer off for her, please.
That's a nice play by them defensively,
okay.
Though, to hold it to a short game.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
14-yard line.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
His kick is good.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
7, Cardinals nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Murray again, this is Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running, it's Drake. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray from midfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Right there, 54.
First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Murray's going to yield to Drake on the option. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Watch 18.
From the gun, Murray, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams, and this one will be brought back to the 22. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Tight go. Check 43. You go tight. You got tight right there.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
That's out to the left and complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one brought in by Jefferson. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Second and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that'll be good
Get
for
outside.
8 yards to the 45.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. to throw again. Murray flushed out right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
At the 45-yard line.
Murray now on first down, rolling to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is no good.
No good.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in.
Oh, hell no, man.
Ahead.
I'm sorry, ass.
10, touchdown,
Fuck.
Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 79 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
And he knocks it through.
Ties the game at 7.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They run it again with Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He'll buy some time right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Again, it's Cook. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 18. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On the ground with a tight end. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Dcotp5 with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Vikings 21, Cardinals 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 2nd and 7, Murray eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Dcotp5 with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Barely got the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Minnesota.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 49 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's and that is
I knew that. I knew that.
From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having
What's up, babe?
it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. It carries like that.
Don't hurt
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here.
You want to go to a flipping school, like gymnastics, tumbling?
Continues to move. No better way
Instead
to
of
close out a game than to
ballet?
tap those mastodons
Because you be
out
doing a
and
lot of
say,
flips.
guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he's
Oh,
got
it's the
first
flag.
down
It's the
here,
late
and then
flag.
some, but a penalty flag down.
I can't
This
show
could
you.
very well be coming back.
Let me see.
I can't do it. It's hard. Look.
Alright.
There's help.
You'll get it one day.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he'll just
Did y'all eat y'all chocolate for today?
He'll start at the 25.
Out your thing? Okay.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. But defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray steps away to his left. Caught left side, Hopkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched him before it went 10. That's obviously not going to help.
You ain't give me a chance.
No, not at all. They're trying to get something going after one there. But you got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2.
What are you doing?
It's second down now. And now
What are you
we're going to
doing?
get a timeout defensively. So another stop.
Playing the game, about to watch the sorry Cowboys.
This, in all probability,
I know
another
for
run
what.
here on second
Exactly.
and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's
What?
caught.
Come
He's gonna be
on with
taken
the
down
holding
with the
penalties,
marker on
man.
the
Y'all
field.
killing my yards.
So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
Your
It's too
hair
bad,
got
isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
like
celebrating,
Javin
the guys who just gave up that
middle
play.
here.
Yeah. Like
Now
moms.
they
I'm
face
going to get
a
it like
second
moms.
and long following the holding
For
penalty.
what? You're not a girl.
They'll
Don't
keep
have
it
to
on
be
the
a girl.
ground. It's
No.
Cook, and he's got
You're not a
room.
girl.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Oh,
That
well.
one covers 29 yards, first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
Have that any money,
Just
any
eat up that
money.
clock. And if you
Have
have
the
the
any
ball,
money
you
mo.
can't score.
A
Yes.
nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Have the any
Give him 2 yards on
Mini
that
money
one.
mo.
Second and goal
Have the
now.
any mo.
Defensively, pretty
Any
good
money
stuff.
Any
mo.
money, man.
Win for the stop.
Mini
I need to
money
make it
mo.
sense.
Have the any mo. Mini money mo. Make it mini money yo.
Put the pressure on.
They try again with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Mini
Give
mini
him
mo.
2 on the
Have the
play.
any mini can I mole do. Mini money mo. Yeah, beautiful and my turn. Mini money mo. Have the any money mo. Mini money mo.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves that halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls.
Push that back over there.
But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work.
No,
in the first
the
half.
thing.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch the second half.
So for Minnesota, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time.
Yeah, here you go. In my hand. Dad, here. Dad, give me that.
Thanks.
Daddy, does it have like 3 people?
What?
We do like a game?
No, I'm finished now. I just won.
What are you doing?
You ready? You want to play the game again?